Joseph is my good old friend.
Yes.
Izzy is too, and maybe Dot.
Wow!
Dot.
Dot, you need to
Damn.
punch the hell out of
I'm
Riley.
showing you my favorite game, and I may be your friend. Fucking God.
Okay, no. But first. Listen, we went to Ash Twin. And the Ash Twin project is not there.
Well, here, what
Or-
does it say?
Well, okay, the Ash Twin project is technically the warp thingies, right?
Nomai constructed 22 negative time interval on Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for the central chamber of Ash Twin. Every memory recorded, blah blah blah.
And okay, yeah, that's an advanced warp core. Okay.
The central chamber of Ash Twin.
And how the fuck? So we need to get the fuck over there now. Oh wait, no, not now, because we need to wait until all the fucking the sand.
A little bit, yeah.
So one of the towers lets us down?
I'm only saying this because you basically almost did it earlier in this playthrough.
Fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
There are 2 towers that represent Ash Twin and Ember Twin. And you almost got into the Ash Twin one, but there's a small puzzle regarding the sand that you did not account for.
Blank Blanc. You might want to be careful where you park this.
So, I believe the tower would be available about 4 minutes in. We can either wait that time.
Well, we can discuss.
Yeah.
While Riley hops around.
Ha, boing.
Boingy.
Has his
Hey, you
little
didn't
fine
land on
bird.
the equator, almost.
Equator.
Yeah, I'm just second.
Damoon.
Bye, Moon.
Just be careful that you don't get swept away.
Yeah.
Because you might want to step slightly back over near your ship. Maybe. Just a bit.
I hope this game hasn't made you feel, and I only say this because you've mentioned it, stupid, Riley.
Well, it's secrets hiding in plain sight, and while I feel dumb in the moment, it's a beauty. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I feel like this game, if I was playing, it would kind of feel overwhelming of how many different things there were to try to remember at once. And I think it doesn't help that if we were playing this game frequently and not every other week, I feel like I would retain more knowledge of what we did or what's going on. But I feel like part of that that's my brain.
Yeah.
Of how long it's been.
I've definitely been the most heavy-handed I can be while still trying to keep some of it secret.
Yeah. And I know I appreciate it. Oh, there's the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely feel like we got to the point where more guidance was starting to be more necessary.
Yeah, you would have remembered this portal thing, I think, if you thought about it long enough, recently, but there was just other things we needed to learn. And the time you learned it was literally a month ago or 2 months ago. Just with all the planning we... Goodbye!
Bye-bye!
Hello, twin. Do you guys know the song in Star Wars where it goes...
Yeah, Duel of Fates.
That's what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
I tried to look that up and put it in one of the first episodes where you were flying through the middle of the Ember Twin, but I didn't know the name of it. And
Oh,
I didn't know
that one's not even for flying. Duel of Fates is when it's Darth
Maul
Maul
versus Qui-Gon and Obi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One.
You kids and your
Nerdy Star Wars.
Mm.
Blech.
I feel like I ended up doing with Star Wars what I did with Marvel, which was just start to dislike it because everybody thinks it's popular.
Well,
everybody likes it, I guess.
I don't like a whole lot of the new stuff. Like, I don't. There are people who are just toting around Grogu, which is the whole Baby Yoda thing, so much. Like, yeah, he's cute. I like him. But now he's just the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, I feel like for a lot of these like popular shows, you just kind of have to like ignore the fan base to enjoy it, because like it's like a lot of this stuff is good, but I feel like are obsessive like a lot of fans are, and they can get like annoying or burn you out of it. I guess I don't know. I always like Star Wars more than Marvel, but it definitely is kind of starting to become like Marvel, where it feels required to watch everything to understand a lot of things in Star Wars.
Yes. Cause Disney's in charge of it.
Yeah.
Well, they're in charge of both now.
Yeah.
Yo. Hello? That's not my fuel.
That's your reactor. You know, the thing that blew you up underwater?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Really, really funny.
Bro fumbled it so bad. That was funny though.
It was
That's it, right?
These are the two towers, yes.
Okay.
fun. Okay, so how did I miss it?
So, you have read that before.
Okay.
You'll see it when you can see more of the tower, but if
Oh,
you
so
go
I
down to
didn't
the,
miss it. Awesome.
You do not need to pick that up.
yeah.
Please drop it.
I think I don't know what he's trying to do.
Oh. It has to be in a wall.
Isn't there a wall?
Oh, I know what you're doing, yeah. Should be on the other tower, I think.
Careful.
Hi, cactus.
Go below. I think that would be in there. So, what are you asking about?
I asked you, how did I miss it? And
Very slightly.
As in, like, the sand had just gotten past the point.
Well, okay. So what happened before was that you stand on one, there's a glass ceiling, you're protected from the sand pulling you up, and you teleport to Ember Twin. And then when you got on the other one, the one you need to use, the sand pulled you up because there was no ceiling. So there's a slight way you need to avoid the sand somehow.
Oh, no, I was talking about, I was predicting that I already missed the window to get the thing.
No. It only just now happened. Let's see.
Oh,
Hey,
I love this
Lamau.
so much. Hey, buddy.
Okay.
I can, if you miss it on this time, I will point out a potential.
Okay, so
solution.
this is the tower for
Mm-hmm. Not the Ember Twin one, so the Ash
It's
one.
about to come by.
Goodbye, Sam. Goodbye, Sam.
You remember how the warp pads work, buddy?
Doesn't that have to be like the alignment?
Yeah.
Mhm. So you're aligned with Ember Twin, or the Ember Twin tower, technically, like the location, when the sand is right overhead. And there's a piece of knowledge I could remind you of if you'd like.
Sure.
In the Black Hole Forge, they talk about how there's technically a couple seconds of a window in order to warp. It doesn't have to be perfectly aligned. There's just like a 5-second window where you could get on the pad and still warp through.
So either right before or right after?
You couldn't do right after, so right before.
Okay, so...
So you have
You
to, like,
almost had it.
so you have to like get on there right before the sand starts going.
Yes.
Well, he has to do it It is aligned when the sand is pulling up, so he'd have to do it in the middle of when the sand is there. Basically.
Tortoise.
Cool glitch, right, guys?
I had to look this up. Yeah, it is. I had to look this up because it was really obtuse and weird, honestly. They kind of, in my opinion, they kind of stumble at the finish line with this puzzle, but it's because they wanted to discourage you from seeing it.
They wanted to
Basically.
Discourage you from seeing it too early, probably.
Yeah. I was like, if they see it, if they figure it out,
I think that's
fine.
it.
But
It's on its way.
yeah,
So we have to stay in here until it's in the middle.
basically, yeah. There's oxygen. Because you're trying to get to that interval when you can.
Go. What the fuck?
It's spinning, alright.
What the shit?
Mother, where am I? The eyes.
10
Mask
minutes,
thing.
33 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles.
The eyes.
The masks, yeah.
The masks.
That's the projection pool you were in. Mask receiving data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber hearth memory statue. That's it.
Because the giant steep is
12 minutes till end of cycle transmission. So the giant steep one is Gabbro.
yes.
Timber
Timber Hearth
one
is
you. And the probe tracking module is the open eyes one in the center of giant steep, getting the eyes coordinates data. So that's all three. It is not Selenum.
Yeah. Yeah, because Solanum's whole thing is super duper weird. Alive but not alive.
Oh, holy
Yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna need your guys' help.
I got this next one.
Yes.
Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in this space we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. How far we've come since our experiments at the Higher Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Ramby's hypothesis was true. We also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here.
What's great about this area?
Hmm.
No matching fucking velocity.
Yeah.
It's still making me dizzy though, so stop looking at it.
My
Stop.
scout is still there. That's weird.
Yeah, I would recall it when you want to leave.
Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant Steep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. This music's epic. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements.
Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can go a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem?
Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ashwin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project.
Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it is at last complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power to the Ash Twin project required. I'm impressed by the mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one.
We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will.
These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. However, this is the closest we have been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. I believe this is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we are anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there.
No,
Knowledge of how you guys will die.
Don't touch the comet!
Touch.
Artificial gravity control.
Wait.
No more gravity. No more spin.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
Yeah.
Now
might want
batch
to turn that back on.
velocity. You can turn it back on if you want, but you eventually gotta turn it off.
Oh,
Really? Okay.
What's the point?
Well, alright. Just get that ball into the thing. You know the drill. And then
What's that
batch.
thing popping
Yeah.
up?
You're about to access the core.
But,
About to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Moving the core will disable the Ash Twin project.
What? What do you mean disable it?
Disable it.
So that means that
Doesn't that look familiar?
But
Music stops.
Yep.
but where do we put it?
Oh, I would recall your scout. There you go.
I
Why-
still have it right.
But where is it supposed to be put?
Well, you've seen one spot where it can go. I guess
Yeah.
two now.
One of them was the vessel.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I cannot remember.
Do we take it back to the vessel?
I didn't have.
But that is the Ash Twin project you got in your hands right there.
Fuck.
So, you know, careful.
Wait. That means you wouldn't. This is it. We cannot fuck up. Right?
Mm-hmm. The fucking realization
No,
falling over your
fuck.
faces. It's so good, so juicy.
The music changed.
Do you know where you're going?
Do not run into the sun.
Can I go to this beacon?
What do you mean?
There's a beacon with a distress signal, and it's a ship.
Yeah, that's the crashed ship.
Where's the second one?
What?
You need to go to the vessel!
That sucks.
That sucks.
What do you mean that sucks? Don't you have... Oh, you don't... You removed the pin on it.
Yeah, the Ash Twin project is not in effect. You will not loop.
Yeah, I don't die.
No, you
Or no,
do
I
die.
You do die.
but I die.
Good.
But the vessel has
A place to put the
A place to
warp
put
core.
it,
it
and
has
you
a
go
place
to
to
the...
put it, yes, but it's stuck.
It's a warp core.
That's true.
They used a black hole type beam.
So it moves the ship to the coordinates. So you put the coordinates to the eye in there.
If you think you can do that in 7 minutes, by all means, or however long you have now. This is one of my favorite songs.
This is really good. So it's the red one.
You could actually lock with your ship log to the
Yeah,
vessel if you
that's-
wanted.
That's why I was confused why he had it pinned before.
Yep.
And it somehow got unpinned.
Isn't
So
it?
yeah, it's the red one.
It's not. Wait, but it's not the red one.
You go there first to get to the vessel.
Because you gotta throw your...
You actually don't have to throw your scout.
Oh.
I don't know. Hey, it does do duplicate signal. Never mind. I was just fooling. But you know that how you
This
actually got there was to go through the red
Makes me
first.
so fucking nervous. Holy fuck.
I'm moving at a brisk pace.
I know.
I'm not touching any rockets.
My...
This is
But
definitely
what-
like a banger music.
But what happens?
What happens? You'll die. If you don't make it. Go, go, go! Go! Get in there! Get in there!
No!
Well, we get to figure it out, huh, Izzy? We
you
are dead.
are dead.
End of game. Save file deleted.
Yep.
Damn it.
Oh man, what a shame.
I'm just kidding. And you knew, of course.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you just start a new save.
Yeah.
And then you just go do the
back
thing I just did.
Because you don't have to set anything up, do you?
No.
No.
You can beat the game right away.
Yeah, you could start a new game and do that. Well, now you know what you need to do whenever you want to beat the game.
Now.
Yeah.
Sorry,
we
credits.
Could,
You're gonna have to hold
We
on.
normally watch the credits.
we could do it.
You
on the
can
next
load the
episode.
previous save.
Yeah, well, that's what you have to do. You didn't save your progress. You didn't die with the loop active. So technically, for your 100%, you'd have to read all that shit again, but you don't have to do that.
I would just load the previous save.
Yeah, it's just how you would continue.
Yeah.
But we should do it on the next episode, because I gotta...